fundamental rights. We need your voice for democratical rights so that Rohingya people can live like people we are living in this earth, like a normal people. Solidarity for Rohingya Muslims. Solidarity for the Rohingya. Save Rohingya. What's the name of that person? Do you know his name? The face of the Buddhist terror. The Time magazine broadcast that pictures. Dear friends, I would like to show these pictures. This is the face of the Buddhist terror. This is the new generation of the Buddhist terror. The Buddhist people, on their generals, on their presidents, their state policy, alone right there is empty right now because over 200 villages, over 10,000 houses was totally burned on the ashes, totally burned. They destroyed everything there in flags to the Myanmar, they're in flags to the people, to the neighboring Bangladesh. On the region we receive over 500,000 refugees in Bangladesh. But don't forget, those people, Myanmar took everything from them. It then became the refugees. And those are the people have everything. They have right to live. Dear friends, we have another bigger demonstration. We need to make rallies. We need to speak out for the homeless people, Rohingya people.
Et dit au monde qu'il n'accepterait pas ce genre de crime. On peut aussi que, on sait que Aung San Suu Kyi est une citoyenne canadienne, au fond elle a été accordée sa citoyenneté après qu'elle a reçu le prix Nobel, mais on sait tous qu'elle ne le mérite pas. Alors on veut qu'on lui enlève, on lui révoque cette citoyenneté, car le génocide n'est pas aligné avec nos valeurs canadiennes. Aussi, nous, en Myanmar, pour faire toute cette torture, soient condamnés et que les biens, que les exports et les imports soient arrêtés au Myanmar, car nous voulons vraiment protester cette cause. Et si nous ne nous rassemblons pas, ils ne vont pas avoir le message. Au fond, il faut qu'on s'assemble, il faut que nous tous on s'assemble pour que ce message ait un impact sur le monde.
Être des humains, ils passent dans une période d'absence d'humanité. Ils se font persécuter de leur propre pays alors que le monde ne fait pas que regarder. Cet événement est un cri pour réveiller l'humanité parmi les gens comme nous qui n'en avons pas seulement les privilèges, mais le luxe de vie de paix et de liberté. Au bout de 21 jours, Bangladesh a reçu plus de 470 000 réfugiés. Des humains qui n'ont pas de droits fondamentaux, qui ont fui leur village pour pouvoir survivre. Leur persécution est basée sur leurs croyances religieuses et leur héritage culturel. D'Arkan, qui maintenant forment l'état de Raquel de Myanmar. Ce sont des personnes qui ont perdu leurs droits sur leur propre terre. Un peuple qui n'a pas voulu être reconnu par le gouvernement du pays. Des gens qui n'avaient pas accès à un pays, une identité, une éducation ou des mesures de sécurité. Ce sont des gens qui croient à la démocratie, mais la plupart de ce sont des gens qui étaient... Ce sont des humains comme vous, comme nous. Malgré être des humains, ils passent dans une fait regarder. Cet événement est écrit pour réveiller l'humanité. Parmi les gens comme nous, qui n'auront pas seulement les privilèges, mais le luxe de vie et de liberté. Au bout de 21 jours, en Bangladesh a été 170 000 réfugiés. Des humains qui n'ont pas de droits fondamentaux, qui fuient leur village pour pouvoir survivre. Leur persécution est basée sur leurs croyances religieuses et leur héritage culturel. Une base de ces raisons principales est qu'ils sont des musulmans dans un pays majoritairement bouddhiste. Les Rohingyas sont des peuples indigènes d'Arakan qui maintenant forment l'état de Rakhine du Myanmar. Ce sont des personnes qui ont perdu leurs droits sur leur propre terre. Un peuple qui n'a pas voulu être reconnu par le gouvernement du pays. Des gens qui n'ont pas eu accès à un pays. Un peuple qui n'a pas voulu... une identité, une éducation, une mesure de sécurité. Ce sont des gens qui avaient des rêves mais ne pouvaient pas aller à l'école. Ce sont des gens qui croient à la démocratie mais ne pouvaient pas voter. Ils avaient des maladies mais accès à aucun hôpital. Au fond, c'était des personnes sans liberté fondamentale. Malgré tout, les villages ont été brûlés, les gens ont été assassinés, les femmes ont été violées. Toutes les infrastructures mises en place par les Rohingyas ont été détruites et les gens étaient forcés à quitter leur pays. Si ça, ce n'est pas la définition d'un nettoyage ethnique, alors quelle est?
Étant le peuple le plus pourchassé et discriminé à ce jour. Puisqu'on San Suu Kyi qui veut faire un nettoyage ethnique sur les Rohingyas, c'est à nous de protester pour faire enlever la citoyenneté canadienne honoraire. Donc San Suu Kyi pour ses actes criminels. C'est le Rohingya qui meurt par semaine dans des milliers de personnes qui furent le Myanmar pour se rendre au pays voisin, c'est le Bangladesh. Les forces militaires du Myanmar ont mis en place des méthodes de torture imaginables comme voler, brûler, tout ce qui leur appartient ainsi que brûler ces Rohingyas innocents lorsqu'ils sont en vie. Vous pouvez maintenant un peu visualiser ce qui déroule en Asie avec ce peuple si discriminé. Finalement, je voudrais ajouter qu'on ne va pas s'arrêter ici. Mais nous allons persévérer jusqu'au bout. Merci beaucoup pour votre attention et votre temps. Un genou pour le meilleur.
Okay, thank you. We are not allowed to sit.
We are not allowed to live because we are Rohingya Muslim.
Okay, we're going to do some slogan. Justice for Rohingya!
Justice for Rohingya!
Justice for Rohingya!
Justice for Rohingya!
So! Solidarité avec Rohingya! So! Solidarité avec le Rohingya! So! Solidarité avec Rohingya! So! Solidarité avec Rohingya! So! Solidarité avec When? Now! Justice for Rohingya! Justice for Rohingya! Everybody, justice for Rohingya!
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 When?
Now!
When?
Now!
Justice!
Rohingya!
Justice!
Rohingya!
Justice!
Rohingya!
Justice!
Rohingya!
Rohingya! Free, free! 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 Rohingya! One! No! One! No! Justice! Justice for Rohingya! Justice for Rohingya!
রোহিঙ্গা খাবার লাগতে আছে ভালো করে চলে
Today, dear friends, from that human chain, I would like to declare that war crime of Suchi is a killer. He's a killer, she's a killer. Dear friends, that genocide, that massacre was organized and planned to flex all the minority people from Rakhine State. That's why we are here. That's why we raise our voice today. That's why we're getting together. That's why we make the community strong. That's why we send the message. Today we send the message to humanity. Today we are gathered so minority and who was terminated, who was discriminated, who was raped, who was burned to death. Dear friend, we have to do something today. That's why we are here. Now, we deserve to eat. Rohingya people deserve what we deserve as a humankind. Dear friends, I want to show a picture that you know of the friends that you know him. And that picture, these pictures, look, take a look. Dear friends, he is the master planner. These pictures, along with Aung San Suu Kyi, he is one of those who is their spiritual leader. Dear friends, take a look. What a shame! What a shame you're holding it. But how you feel? You feel proud to hold this picture? Do you? You are proud? But stop killing Muslims in Myanmar.
Genocide! Genocide!
দাদা নমস্কার
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Arrêtez-le!
Genocide!
Arrêtez-le!
Génocide!
Arrêtez-le!
Génocide! Arrêtez le génocide!
Solidarité avec Rohingya. Avec Rohingya. Solidarité avec Rohingya.
Arrêtez-le!
Génocide!
Arrêtez-le!
Génocide!
Arrêtez-le!
Génocide!
Arrêtez-le! Arrêtez-le!
Génocide!
Arrêtez-le!
Génocide!
Arrêtez-le!
Génocide!
Arrêtez-le!
arrêtez-le, you guys scream génocide. Okay? Did everyone understand?
Yeah, go ahead.
Arrêtez-le.
Génocide.
Arrêtez-le.
Génocide.
Arrêtez-le.
Genocide.
Arrêtez-le. 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 Arrêtez-le.
Genocide.
Arrêtez-le.
Genocide.
Arrêtez-le. Arrêtez-le.
I'm inviting on stage Anika Nasser to share a few words about this cause. Here you go.
Bonjour à tous. Comme Martin Luther King a dit, ce qui m'effraie, ce n'est pas l'oppression des méchants, c'est l'indifférence des bons. Chaque humain est responsable pour tout acte négatif ou positif, bon ou mal, cruel ou agréable. Donc, on est là pour faire entendre notre opinion aux autorités qui négligent le génocide qui se passe présentement au Myanmar. Chaque geste a un impact sur l'humanité. Il faut agir avant que ce soit trop tard. On est tous, femmes, enfants, réunis aujourd'hui pour une immédiate, avant que cela devienne une catastrophe mondiale. Je suis très honorée d'être parmi vous et de donner ce discours malgré mon jeune âge. Merci pour votre attention.
Very powerful speakers from Amnesty International. I would like to invite Madame Christina Maud Bergeron. Dear friends, please welcome Madame Christina Maud Bergeron.
Bonjour, merci d'être là aujourd'hui. Mon nom est Christina Maud Bergeron et je suis la vice-présidente du conseil d'administration d'Amnesty International Canada francophone, bénévole à Montréal, responsable du groupe local de militants pour Amnesty ici. Donc Amnesty est ici aujourd'hui en solidarité avec vous, avec les Rohingyas, et nos sympathisants sont en campagne pour faire cesser les violences qui surviennent en ce moment au Myanmar. Donc, nous avons une pétition sur notre site web amnesty.ca. Allez la signer, c'est bien important de faire savoir qu'on est mobilisé, on ne laissera pas faire les violences qui ont lieu actuellement. Les chercheurs d'Amnesty International sont sur place, sur le terrain, et ils ont pu témoigner de violences très graves envers les Rohingyas. Nous avons aussi comme organisation de droits humains indépendante analysé les images satellites, et nous venons aussi à la conclusion qu'il y a eu des villages et des maisons qui ont été entièrement brûlés. Donc on confirme ce que plusieurs autres personnes ont rapporté. L'armée birmane semble vraiment renouer avec ses pires pratiques et cible les Rohingyas de manière collective. Donc des informations crédibles indiquent que des hommes, des femmes, des enfants tentent de fuir, ce qui est très grave. Le gouvernement civil, et en particulier, notamment, disons, le bureau d'Aung San Suu Kyi, jette de l'huile sur le feu avec les déclarations qui dénigrent, en fait, les Rohingyas. Donc ça, c'est quelque chose qui est très difficile à accepter pour nous. Amnesty International fait aussi partie de la coalition d'ONG internationales qui ont demandé aux États membres de l'ONU de prendre action et aussi d'imposer un embargo sur les armes. Donc ça, c'était au Conseil de sécurité juste hier ou avant-hier. Donc on fait partie de cette coalition-là. Ce qu'Amnesty demande, c'est vraiment l'arrêt immédiat de cette campagne militaire de violence et d'abus de droits humains, et aussi de permettre un accès humanitaire sans condition dans l'État de Rakhine, puisqu'on sait très bien que c'est très difficile l'accès à ce moment aux agents ONU, aux organisations de droits humains et aux journalistes. Donc soyons ensemble pour protéger ces familles en danger et demander que cela cesse. Merci d'être ici aujourd'hui. Continuons le combat.
Fellow citizens, we are here today, solidarity with our brother and sister in Rohingya. We are witnessing those people are oppressed. and those oppressors are they stand up with Russia and China. You know why? The China, they're killing the people in Xinjiang province. Hundreds of years, the people are dying over there, same like a Rohingya people. So we condemn China too, and we are condemning Russia too from here. With those the oppressor. My dear brothers and sisters, we cannot stop here. We just come out here and we say we are with the Rohingya. No, we have to do our job until those people become free. We say free, free Rohingya. We say free, free Rohingya. We want justice for them. We want justice for them. And we thanks our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau who stand up for the Rohingyas, but it's not enough. We have to pressure them to do more work. And we cannot forget those people that come in the Bangladesh and say we're going to make the shelter for them and food for them. No, this is the hundred of the years. Those people dying over there, the world don't know about them. And we condemn it too. Who is killing the people in the Kashmir? Nobody don't know. So we have to raise every single people are dying in the world. The human rights violating everywhere in the world. So those all are oppressors, they get together against the human rights. We condemning those people who are with the oppressor. We are with the oppressed people. Thank you very much. And I thank the organizer you organized. And I'm asking you guys, don't stop. Day and night, we have to work for them. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just make a request to our friends to hold your placard a little bit more. And the big side there is, I don't see any placard. This is important. This is the message we like to send out to the world, to the media. This is very important. Thank you. I know you're holding that. It's been a long time, but please one more time. Dear friends, a Burmese child sucks his dead mother's breast. What a shame, dear friends. I was 10 years old. I used to live in Cox's Bazar with my dad. And very often in the weekend, we visit new cities, small towns. So we went to Teknaf. I saw Teknaf River, the Naf River. I saw the Arakan. He also told me a story about Kingdom of Arakan, the Rakhine state, and the Rohingya people. I remember that story. But dear friends, that story has been changed. That story has been written with the human blood. Dear friends, that story has been written with mass killing and horror. That story has been written with the rape and burn to death. Only 21 days Bangladesh received over 400,000 refugees. Dear friend, once again, that refugees, 470,000 refugees means 470,000 lives and souls. That people might not look alike. That people, those Rohingya, same in a different ways. They might be different in many ways, but the horror, the story they left behind, the pain they left behind, dear friends, those are same pain, those are the same story they left behind. They fled from Rakhine state. 3-4 nights, day and nights, they ran through the jungle. Many of them died from their injury. Friends, I would like to invite one more speaker to the stage right now. I would like to invite, dear friend, a voice for fundamental rights and humanity, my dear friend, Iqbal Kabir.
On behalf of the organizers, that you are here protesting against the Rohingya people in the Aung San Suu Kyi and her general. You have seen the pictures. The tears come to everybody's eyes. What the torture they are doing, how they killing the innocent kids, brutally murdered. They kill, they burn their properties, they leaving the burning stops by the helicopter to burn the ashes. And these peoples cannot survive. They are trying to escape from their land, and they're dying, capsize the boats, their lives, going to the jungle. We are here to build up, to create an international pressure, to raise all the countries came forward to stop the genocide immediately. What we need, what we demand. First of all, stop the genocide, stop killing the innocent peoples, and send them back to their place where they can live their life with peace and humanities. We want world come forward with their humanities to stop this genocide, killing, and get back Rohingya. Thank you so much once again, people who are here.
Pour dire quelques mots à ce propos et il est venu protester avec nous aujourd'hui, fait que maintenant il va partager quelques-unes de ses pensées.
Moment of silence for the people who are suffering and the disease. So I would like to invite all of you for a moment of silence. You see, the thing that's taking place in Myanmar is beyond imagination, and you see the sacrifices the people going through. We can't imagine, explain that. And this is what we need to do as Canada is a peace-loving country, and we have our peacekeepers. And you see, we have to demand our Canadian government that we send our peacekeepers there as soon as possible. This is not about religion, this is not about any particular, this is humanity first. And the human being, they're suffering, they're our fellow human beings, fellow brothers and sisters, and they are suffering, and the kids without parents. We have to come forward, we have to raise our voice. And you coming here today, those people, they don't have any voice, but this is you giving them the voice. This is you standing here and solidarity with the voice to the voiceless. And we thank you all for coming here today, but it's most important that we see each one of us, you see, we can write to our MPs and our local governments, you see, to send the peacekeepers as soon as possible so that, you see, this genocide can stop. Because that's the first step. Before anything else, we have to send our peacekeepers there so that genocide is stopped and the people are being stopped being killed. So I don't want to take too much time. We have too many speakers here, but I just want to say that, you see, this is much appreciated. You coming here in this Sunday afternoon, in this beautiful afternoon, coming here together and, you see, supporting this cause. This is what means humanity, and this is what means solidarity. Thank you all. Thank you for being here today.
Hello everybody, my name is Shine. I just want to thank everybody for being here in this beautiful day, as Uncle just said right now. They are living in the city of Rakhine. It's unbelievable. You can see the pictures on the banners. You can go past the documentary because there's so much graphic images. We're human beings. We are so lucky to be living in Canada, being able to use all our resources just to live, send our kids to school. These people in Rohingya can't even do that. They're forgotten. They're calling it a genocide. They didn't even have the resources to live, no medical attention. The past month, 450,000 to 500,000 Rohingya people have gone to Bangladesh around Cox's Bazar. But they're living under very, very tough conditions. I've seen some pictures and it's very tough to look at these things, you know, and we have many events happening around this world. We are here to inform you guys. You know, it all starts by awareness. It all starts by awareness and spreading it through your social media, spreading it through word to mouth, to your friends, family, but especially our leaders in the government, so they can contact the correct people to get in touch and make a change over there. It's not enough just talking about it. It's not enough screaming, but the fact that everybody's over here, it's very important. The people got the voice, the people got the power at the end of the day. So with that being said, I want to invite a speaker, a fellow friend of ours, Mr. Saifur Rahman Shagar, please.
And I'd like to tell you one thing, an example that my friend has told and requested to all of you to hold the festoon and banners up for some time. But you people could not hold it for not even 15 minutes because it cannot hold for a long. This is very normal. But do you know one thing? The peoples of Rakhine, the peoples who is called Rohingya, they are fleeing their lives and homes with their children holding in hand, and they are crossing the river Nav to cross the border into Bangladesh. And kilometers they are holding their children and innocent childs. So please feel and let me recite a story and history of persecutions and Myanmar's Rohingyas refugees, a history of persecutions. I'm just getting some time to recite this history. Some 420,000 Rohingya Muslims, a religious and ethnic minority community in Myanmar, have fled to neighboring Bangladesh since August this year. The United Nations has called the Rohingya the world's most persecuted minority group and described the authority by Myanmar, atrocities by Myanmar, authorities as ethnic cleansing, whereby one group removes another ethnic or religious community through violence. But the persecution of the Rohingya is not new. My research on the Rohingya Muslim experience in Myanmar shows that this pattern of persecution goes back to 1948, the year when the country achieved independence from the British colonizers. Here is their brief history. I'd like to tell a big history, but it's too short time for us. Let me just tell the current crisis. It's a long history. It's better to concise. Let me finish. Tell by current state, despite Myanmar's recent democratic transition, the persecution persists. The current humanitarian catastrophe ostensibly began with an assault on police posts by the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army, a new insurgency group. Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh told Human Rights Watch that Myanmar government forces had carried out arms attacks and burned down their homes. In addition, they beheaded men, raped women, and murdered children. Tens of thousands of Rohingyas have become internally displaced. Even prior to this crisis, 120,000 displaced Rohingya had been living in internment camps. Amnesty International said there were indications that have also placed illegal landmines at locations commonly used by refugees. Among those killed were 2 children. What is more, international humanitarian aid has been blocked, preventing necessities like food, water, and medicine from reaching a quarter of a million people. Thank you so much. This is my speech for now, and I'm Mr. Dr. Abid Bahar. Dr. Abid Bahar, I'd like to make your little attention. Please be on the stage and listen from him. He's the soldier.
Thank you very much for coming by. And just want to say, I have on the Rohingya people from 1978. And I went to visit refugee camps in Bangladesh. And I saw the first question I asked them, are you Burmese citizens? In 1978. They showed me their citizenship cards, not just one person, almost all of them. So they say they are being discriminated and all that, but at that time they possessed NRC, National Registration Card that is called. So they are Burmese citizens, but they are being discriminated. it has been going on for a couple of centuries even. Now the problem is very acute. And today, as you know, there are 500,000 Rohingyas have been exterminated from Burma. And today, it is not a Bangladeshi problem. It is not a problem of Thailand. It is a Canadian problem as well, because we gave Suki honorary citizenship of Canada. So we are all being touched by this. And at the same time, it is a problem of humanity. It is a problem of Jewish people. It is a problem of Muslim people, Hindu people. It is a problem of you. It is a problem of me. A lot of Jewish people are working to help Rohingya people. You will be, just to let you know, a lot of Irish people, Germans are even helping. So it's a human problem. Are we a part of humanity? Yes. Do you consider yourself a part of humanity? Yes. We are losing a part of humanity, the Rohingya people. So if you want to help the Rohingya people, you are going to help a part of humanity. So a small step, anything you can do, please go ahead. Raise fund, phone the MP, your city councillor, or someone in Ottawa. So it's going to help. Anything that you can do, because we are in the process of saving the humanity. Silence energizes the tormentor, the Burmese junta. In Burma, it's almost like Germany. So it's a Jewish problem. It's a Muslim problem, because in Germany, Hitler lives in Burma. We have to get rid of him, of the administration. I also want to say, Rohingyas have been deprived of citizenship. In this case, Rohingyas have their birthright. They were born there. How can you refuse their citizenship? So it's a refusal of their birthright. And what you have to do is to lobby the government of Canada to pressure Burma so that Rohingyas get back their citizenship. And also want to say, how do you feel, Larry? Why can't you say, I resign? I don't work with the military. Say shame. Say shame. Because if you are the head of, or you will stay and get the blame. But you are a murderer. You are a murderer. I'm not a Rohingya, but today I show solidarity with the Rohingya people. I am a Rohingya today. Are you a Rohingya? Yes. Are you a Rohingya? Yes. Say Rohingya. Rohingya. We are all Rohingya, because we are dealing with humanity, and we are going to fight for it, because we are going to save a piece of humanity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Abid Dahar. My next speaker, I'd like to welcome Leon Paris, the City Councillor of Copenhagen and the Executive Member of the Montreal. Please welcome Leon Paris. And also I'd like to first Mary Rose.
Thank you very much. I am extremely moved and touched by the solidarity of you all being here. I am the daughter of a genocide survivor. And when I see such crime against humans, against the weakest, children and women being violated, I have no words. I have no words but to say that these crimes have to stop. These criminals have to be stopped. And your solidarity today that you are showing to us all is extremely important and appreciated. Unfortunately, the 20th century has seen its shares of genocides. The Armenians, the Holocaust, Cambodia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Rwanda, Darfur, the situation in the Middle East. Montreal has 911 different religions that we are able to practice and pray freely. Today we are standing together for freedom and world peace. And we hope that our message goes clearly, loudly to our leaders that can make a difference. Continue the pressure, continue this show of solidarity so we can also make a difference in the lives of the people and of the victims who are living a terrible, terrible situation right now. No food, no water, and they have to try to survive.
Hello everybody. Je vais être bref, I'll be very brief. I'm very moved as well to echo the words of Mary to be here in solidarity. In solidarity of everybody for what's going on in Rohingya. We're very fortunate to be here in a country where we are free to express ourselves, to practice our religion.
Aujourd'hui, c'est très clair ce qui se passe. On est ici tous ensemble, quelle que soit notre communauté, quel que soit notre lieu d'origine. On est là pour dénoncer ces injustices importantes qui se passent actuellement. On a tous les moyens de faire la différence. On ne peut pas changer le monde, mais on peut changer un pas à la fois. Et aujourd'hui, à Montréal, le fait de le dénoncer à la place de la gare, ça va faire la différence, peut-être pas dans l'ensemble du monde, mais les gens de chez nous qui sont aptes à prendre des décisions vont être sensibilisés. Nous sommes dans l'arrondissement où le premier ministre du Canada, Justin Trudeau, est aussi le représentant député fédéral d'ici. Je peux vous dire qu'il y a des oreilles qui nous entendent et que le Canada fera tout ce qu'il peut faire pour dénoncer ces injustices. Mais il faut continuer à le faire partout où les tribunes se présenteront à nous. Tous et chacun dans nos milieux, nous avons ce devoir humain de dénoncer ce qui se passe ailleurs. Ça pourrait être nos enfants, ça pourrait être nos femmes, nos amis, nos nièces, neveux, ça peut être nos familles qui seraient touchées par ça, puis on en fera encore plus. Donc prenons ce qui se passe là actuellement, transformons-le dans notre vie et prenons en charge et dénoncez-le partout où on peut le faire avec Amnesty International, avec tous les autres organismes. Il faut le faire. Montréal est là, Montréal est présent sur la scène internationale, le maire va le faire à travers son réseau, mais il faut qu'on continue à le faire ensemble.
Ça va introduire, c'est Marifou Rahman. Il va venir dire quelques mots à ce propos et il va partager ses pensées, puis ça va être une autre contribution vers un mouvement beaucoup plus grand.
Thank you, everybody. Today we are joined. You are joined with us. Thank you, and also I thank you all the media and our city and Mayor Bureau Chief and also City Councillor Mary Doras. Those people, so many people working hard for this thing. This is not the problem, our individual. And also today I'm as a not Bangladeshi, I'm as a Canadian. This is problem for everyone. So what is happening now in Rohingya, the place? The Rohingya is the most persecuted people in the world. Now they had everything, they don't have nothing. They are not allowed to go another city, another place. So this is the situation they have. And now more than 400,000 people, they are abroad in Bangladesh and other places. And now they don't have food, they don't have nothing. As a Canadian, I ask Canadian government, also UN, also we have to be more pressure. We have to put the more pressure. As a Aung San Suu Kyi, she is honorable citizen Canadian, and also she got the Nobel Prize. What is as a Mr. Abhipahar say? What she is doing now? She is talking and every day killing the more people. She is doing nothing. She doesn't deserve nothing in this world now. She doesn't like. Why is killing the people? She is in the army government and she is one of the most powerful. What kind of powerful she has now? So I will ask the Canadian government, so please, we have to put the more pressure, we have to send the peacekeepers, and we have to send the food and everything immediately. We have a SIDA, okay? We have to send the food and everything via SIDA, and they can, everybody can have it. The Rohingya people, they can have them properly. I know it is sometimes they are doing the mismanagement and everything. So we have to make sure everything is going properly, and we have to put the more pressure on the Myanmar government. I know the Russia and China also, they are helping them because they are vetting them. We also condemn the Russia and the China.
He's from Rakhine State, and he's gonna tell us the story, what happened in here, what happened in there. We would like to hear from him. And he's here soon, he's gonna come to the stage. But before, I'd like to thank anybody. Listen, over there was a barbecue party there. Jonathan and Trace, they arranged a barbecue party with the music, a lot of good foods, but they stopped their music. They showed their solidarity. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Trace. Thank you. Two of our speakers, the voice for the voice against the injustice, the voice against all discrimination. Mr. Marvin Bertrand, he's the city councilor of Soudan. Mr. Jean Fortier, he's the candidate of mayor of Montreal. Please welcome, please. Thank you.
Merci tout le monde. Thank you, everybody. Premièrement, vital, important event. The message has to get out. And I want to thank my colleagues in the City Council and candidates, all of whom suspended their campaigning to be here to take part in a nonpartisan way to express their solidarity with and with the victims of ethnic cleansing and genocide in Burma. A few weeks ago, I took part in a very important seminar. And at that time, many of the people in the audience said, as bad as the situation we want to highlight is, we have to understand what is going on in Rakhine State in Burma. We have to understand what is happening with the Rohingya. And at that time, very little had appeared in the Canadian media. People did not know what was going on. Since that time, we are beginning to understand that hundreds, perhaps thousands, perhaps tens of thousands have died, either been murdered by the Burmese military or died fleeing under very difficult situations. And that now over 400,000 Burmese citizens born in Burma, whose families have lived in
coupables de ce qu'ils sont et non pas de ce qu'ils sont faits. They're made guilty of what they are and not because they did something wrong. That's just not acceptable. Évidemment, je ne reprendrai pas les paroles de Marvin, mais de tout cœur avec le peuple Rohingya, les citoyens de Montréal n'ont que des pensées favorables pour vous. Et je crois que on devrait passer au-dessus des rivalités partisanes pour se mettre d'accord que dans un prochain conseil, on pourra passer une motion qui sera en faveur de ce que vous défendez. Let's hope that your people will find again
citizenship. Number one, we are urging to the government of Canada to reimpose the embargo on import and export all goods and services from Myanmar. We condemned, yes, we condemned, strongly condemned the countries that supply arms to Myanmar. Yes or no? We condemned the countries they have arms packed with Myanmar.
We do, yes.
We demand the international body to investigate the death and destruction committed by Aung San Suu Kyi and their loyal generals. We demand all the news media, yes, we demand all the news media and the international aid agency, including our ambassador, our Canadian ambassador in Myanmar, free access to the Rakhine State. We urge to the Canadian and other government to demand Myanmar government for safe return of the Rohingya and place them in Arakan under the protection of United Nations peacekeeping forces. And also, of course, we like to thank the government of Canada for the relief sent to Bangladesh, for the refugees. However, the considering of the numbers of refugees took shelter in Bangladesh, the influx of the refugees into the Bangladesh, we suggest from this protest and this rally, request, it should be double at least. Please, give generously for Rohingya people. Please, thank you. I would like to invite two other speakers who was leading on the street for our human chain, the new generation speaker, who is Faria Amrita and Fija Aiken. Please, welcome.
Ce sont des humains comme nous, comme vous. Malgré être des humains, ils passent dans une période d'absence d'humain. Ils se font persécuter de leur propre pays alors que le monde ne fait que regarder. Cet événement est un cri pour réveiller l'humanité parmi les gens comme nous, qui n'avons pas seulement le privilège mais le luxe d'une vie de paix. Au bout de 21 jours, Bangladesh a reçu plus de 470 000 réfugiés, des humains qui n'ont pas de droits fondamentaux, qui ont fui le village pour pouvoir survivre. Les Rohingyas sont des peuples indigènes d'Arakan, qui maintenant forment l'État de Rakhine de Myanmar. Ce sont des personnes qui ont perdu leurs droits sur leur propre terre. Un peuple qui n'a pas voulu être reconnu par le gouvernement du pays. Des gens qui n'avaient pas un accès à un pays, une identité, une éducation ou des mesures de sécurité. Ce sont des gens qui avaient des rêves mais ne pouvaient pas aller à l'école. Ce sont des gens qui croient à la démocratie mais ne pouvaient pas voter. Ce sont des gens qui étaient limités d'un ville.
Et on veut aussi que la citoyenneté de Aung San Suu Kyi soit révoquée, car le génocide ne s'aligne pas avec nos valeurs canadiennes. Nous demandons au gouvernement du Canada d'imposer un embargo sur tous les biens et les services qui sont importés et exportés en Myanmar, et condamnons les pays qui envoient des armes au Myanmar pour continuer cette torture. Aussi, tout ce qu'on veut, c'est que il y ait des enquêtes sur tout ce qui... et que les gens soient réaccordés la terre d'Arakan et les maintiens de la paix des Nations Unies aident à les protéger et qu'ils puissent se reconstruire, que les enfants puissent aller à l'école, qu'ils puissent poursuivre leurs rêves, qu'ils puissent cultiver sur leur propre terre et vivre une vie où ils ont des libertés fondamentales. Et on aimerait aussi remercier le gouvernement du Canada pour envoyer des aides à Bangladesh. Mais on suggère qu'ils doublent d'aide car la population réfugiée est vraiment très grande. Merci.
Let's welcome one of our friends, one of our soldiers, which is Muxam Talavdar. I'd like to take the mic, please.
Even. I just want to tell all that we know, everybody, what's going on in Myanmar. Humanitarian crisis in Myanmar has to be stopped. We demand today the Canadian government, as far as Canadian nations, all the peoples we are in here, we work together and we're going to ask to demand all the step in every situation to stop this killing. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody, and also thanks all the journalists in here today to cover this event. Thank you, Mr. Lovelock.
Thank you, Muxam Talavdar. On behalf of